Part 3, y'all. If you are clicking this video and have not watched part 1 and part 2 of my Q&A with my grandmother, go ahead and click the links in the description bar below. I have definitely tagged part 1 and part 2. Part 1, if you haven't watched it, is basically just generic Q&A questions. So things that she has tried to instill in me and my brother and sister growing up, ways that you can take care of yourself, and how you can leave a lasting impression on everybody that you meet. Part 2, on the other hand, is more in line with dating advice, what she does to keep things fresh, and how she continues to look so youthful. So if you haven't checked out those videos, go ahead and check those out in the description bar below. Now, part 3, on the other hand, is more in line with her relationship with me and how she feels about my growth over the years. We definitely get into her likes and dislikes, so this is something you guys don't want to miss, okay? If you guys haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. We aren't finished with Vlogtober. There are more videos to come. At this point, there's about 25 other videos ahead of this that you guys might have missed. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I'm bringing you guys more and more content each and every day. So without further ado, part 3 of my Q&A with my grandmother. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. So here's my favorite question, and I'm excited to be able to ask it. Who is your favorite grandchild? And I promise they won't mind when you tell who it is.
Javicius, Javarius, and Javante.
That's not how that works. That's not. Tell the people who the favorite is.
Javicia, Javarius, Javante.
So we not gonna do it. We're not gonna give the people the truth.
That is the truth.
Man,
all know. 3 of you are my favorite.
We know the truth, guys. We know the truth. So if you had to tell people who I am, me being Javicia, how would you describe me?
Javicia is my first born grandchild. She was chosen, but she was supposed to have been a boy. But when I found out that it was a girl, it was all right with me. So I asked for a grandchild. And to be honest, it didn't really matter whether it was a boy or a girl. I just wanted a grandchild.
And we've been hooked ever since.
She feels that she's the favorite because she was first and the only grandchild for seemed like forever. And all of a sudden one day her mama come popping up talking about she pregnant again when Visha was almost grown.
Don't exaggerate to people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Almost grown.
I was 6, y'all.
Yeah, but that's a long time. And you decide to come up with her. Well, I was saying the other day, I think your mother did real good in spacing y'all. You was a little too long because I think you accepted Javarius very well.
That was my twin.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, that's right.
I was introducing people to him as my twin.
Or twin. And she's 6 years older than him. That was her twin.
I was so hurt that day when somebody explained to me that we weren't twins.
And that's the part that used to make me mad. Cause what felt like people always interfering in our business.
I was so hurt.
To tell you, to explain that to you, even trying to explain to you about what to call me. And If I was satisfied with what you was calling me, they should have left it alone.
What did I used to call you?
Grannee. That's not Grannee, that's Granny. That's where the granny come from. So I chose that. Well, okay, since they insist upon straightening you out, we won't spell it like everybody else. We'll spell it different. That's where the Grannee come from.
Even now at this age, when I type out your name to people will, when they respond, they spell it differently.
Yes.
As if it's going to change it.
Yeah, because they won't, see what I'm saying? They want to get in there and get in our business. Wanted to be Grannn. Why? I don't want that. And that when you was first start talking, you wouldn't say Granny. Grannee. That's what you call me. Grannee. And I'd answer. And I liked it. So when you went to kindergarten, preschool, they changed it.
What would you say is your favorite memory of me growing up?
Buying your clothes. Combing your hair. Getting you ready for school every day.
Y'all, she would drive a distance to come get me ready for school every day.
I'd get up out of my bed and come to y'all's house to get you ready for school every day. Every day. I love dressing you for everything. Everywhere, read my lips. Everywhere I went. Everywhere I went, you went. You had to go to. No matter where I went.
What's your favorite thing about me?
Now, my favorite thing is the fact that you finally got to the point in your life choosing a job that you enjoy doing. That I admire about you, because that was one time you were just accepting jobs, but you finally found a job that you enjoy doing.
If you could choose a life for me down the line, let's say 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what would you like to see me doing? Or how would you like to see my life?
Your dreams. Living your dreams. That is the most important thing to me, because that's the way I was with your mom growing up. I wanted her to live the life that she dreamed of as a little girl growing up. I used to tell her, and I taught her, it doesn't matter who you are. She was pretty because I taught her to be pretty. And teaching her to be pretty, she was pretty. And she learned to be a real, beautiful young lady. And I used to tell her, you don't have to dress up one day a week, which is in our lives is Sunday. But you can live that life daily, just like the white girls do. You can go to places they go, but it's all in the way you carry yourself. You got to, it's going to cause you to work harder because you're black. And there's no way we can get away from that. Even with you, I used to tell you, that life that you want, you can have it. But it's going to cost you twice as much to get there as it going to cost your counterparts your classmates. Some of them going to be born with silver spoons in their mouths. They going to already have the money because they grew up with it. You going to have to work like hell to get it. You going to have to go out on the job. You going to have to put in 3 times as much than any of the rest of them. And now that, as you can see, compared to when you first started out in Broward College, FSU, nowadays you see it's still hard because you got to, your input got to be 3 times as much as your output for them to see and to know what you're really capable of doing. Trying to prove to them, I got this, I can do this. And then finding the right person that'll trust you, male or female, that'll have the trust and the confidence in you to allow you to do it. But yeah, to live your dreams. I might not live to see it, but I sure want you to live it. I want you to have it. Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to leave for the people before we go?
I love you